James Gunn went from a small-time indie film director to somebody whose name is very recognizable due to the Guardians of the Galaxy, and now he's directing the upcoming The Suicide Squad for DC. Along with that, he is already working on a sequel series based on the character of Peacemaker, and he will be helping the Guardians universe going forward when he shifts focus back to Marvel. Now it sounds like he might just be interested in sticking to TV for the foreseeable future. So recently, while speaking with Den of Geek about Peacemaker, Suicide Squad, the MCU, and everything, he specifically goes back to how he would watch the old Marvel stuff, like the terrible 1970s Captain America stuff, and he says that, you just look at that, it's terrible, but you see the evolution of the comic book medium come to life, and specifically how he's been involved with it as well. And he talks about how much fun he's had making the big blockbuster budget films. But then he says that when you look at the likes of Peacemaker and how much he loves doing it, and the shift of the work schedule and all that he could just see himself focusing on TV shows after Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is complete. Now, for those that don't know, when it comes to TV as opposed to full-on films, it's completely different. The amount of people that are there, the amount of people that are involved, the amounts of people that tell you what to do in every single regard is substantially reduced on TV, because TV happened to be a cheaper investment. And it still is compared to a $200 million film, but if you're doing a $60 million TV series, they're willing to take a little bit more of a risk as opposed to a $250 million film. So on TV, you get a lot more creative freedom and opportunities to tell bigger stories that are maybe a little bit more long form, that explore the characters in different light, as opposed to the film where you gotta hit the same beats because you gotta deliver the action, because you gotta do the same thing because it's a comic book movie. Another example, WandaVision. That story would never translate to a film, and nobody would be interested in that film because it looks insane. And it was. That's the difference, and that's what he's saying here. And he says when you look at Peacemaker, that series specifically goes very political. You couldn't do that in a movie, and the style of story that they're doing and telling with Peacemaker makes him interested in TV more. Which honestly makes me really excited that maybe down the road we could see the Guardians maybe spin off into TV shows. Who knows which ones, but I would love to see like Groot and Rocket. I think that'd be great. Put him on that and we got gold.